Welcome to PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our news today includes the following content. Chang Yi hugged Yangzi. Yangzi saw the position Chang Yi was guarding. The initial love-hate relationship. It is said that love or not, the body's reaction is the fairest. When Chang Yi helped different artists, even in kissing scenes, his face did not blush and his heart did not beat. But when facing Yangzi, he was a double standard. And surprisingly, his non-verbal communication was to say I love you. Chang Yi really loves Yangzi. Chang Yi and Zhang Yuxi have collaborated on several dramas. The two fell in love at first sight on the show. There are also many hugging scenes. But when Chang Yi hugged Zhang Yuxi, it was clear just a worker without emotions. His body is very strong. His back is not twisted. Everything depends on Zhang Yuxi standing on the plate to hug her. In the hug scene with Yangzi, Chang Yi embraced Yangzi in his arms. He leaned towards her, as if he needed to embrace her in his body. Chang Yi's nonverbal communication of the mind reveals everything. Love and hate are self-evident. Really liking him is a double standard. It's no surprise that Chang Yi likes Yangzi. Yangzi is undoubtedly extra attractive. She has become much cuter recently. She has become slimmer. A body that looks good in anything. Netizens can't help but think about how to do this. In fact, Yangzi once shared her privileged insights on Weibo. Not surprisingly, 30-year-old Yangzi is getting more and more beautiful. Chang Yi once said at a meeting, she likes handsome, filial, kind and sensible young ladies. She also said that her feelings are not particularly active. She only has eyes for young ladies. In fact, she is very modest. Chang Yi is very shy when talking about Yangzi. Do you think she likes Yangzi? 02 Lotus Peak, starring Chang Yi, is about to be red card. A major explanation may become a stumbling block for fans to chase the drama. The new drama Lotus Peak starring Chang Yi has ended. The authoritative delivery date is getting closer and closer. Acceptable. The strengths of this drama are attractive men and lovely women. This has also become a major feature of the drama. Many TV dramas starring Chang Yi are indeed well spread. It has been widely welcomed by the audience. One of the important explanations behind the broadcast of the program. It may become an obstacle for the audience to watch. Sincerity is already inseparable from barbaric programs. Many TV dramas that have become the protagonists dress up are all single-minded. Or at least the male and female protagonists have a cruel love story has been staged. In the TV series Liuli, he plays Yu Sifeng, a disciple of Lizhe Castle. He is misunderstood by Chu Xianji played by Yuan Bingyan again and again. In order to protect Chu Xianji, Yu Sifeng needs to spend it quietly. I love her deeply in my heart, but I can't express it. I need to call myself a barbarian. This is a test of the artist's ability. Chang Yi perfectly interprets the meaning of evil love in the play. Whether it is misjudgment and harm, this is also an undoubtedly perverted love show, which makes people love and hate. The TV series Qinshan Rupian is also a very oppressive drama. Assuming that he is designated to abuse the position, it is smarter to say despair. Yangzi and Chang Yi have good looks and acting skills. They organized a twisted love across 3 universes. Chang Yi insists that one person has to take on multiple roles, not only to test acting skills, but also to be screwed up by usual times, looking directly at himself, which is really terrible. The TV series Lotus Peak is overweight, depressed and desperate. Fans who like Chang Yi may be familiar with watching his cruel show, but this time, everyone may need to be rationally prepared. After reading the smart fans carefully, they will send now this may be a terrible and desperate performance. Fans who have seen the main focus often think that Chang Yi has broken this curse, but the outfit still start and still abide by this rule. Chang Yi's perverted program and hopeless drama have all been seen, but the two people's combined efforts are difficult to understand. This may become the biggest obstacle for fans to follow the drama. Li Lianhua was originally a male hero loyal to his profession, but he had a shocking educational experience and fate. In the first novel, his completion was equally shocking. Such a role, Chang Yi's performance is completely reasonable, he has reasonable experience, but he is so depressed, it is another tragedy, and fans can't stand it. They chased it. Lotus Peak has ended. The online broadcast will not keep everyone waiting for a long time, but fans are also trapped in the entanglement. I want to knock Chang Yi's CP, and I don't need to see him being abused. Chang Yi tailored this role. His eyes and movements are full of acting skills. This is also a big secret of his success. Real fanatics may not be afraid of this obstacle. 03 Chang Yi forwarded the exclusive version of Lotus Tower, bid farewell to Lotus Tower and play in the water, so handsome. 24th Chang Yi posted on the social platform that I can't recognize the present. Now I don't know the future. He became accurate outside the pen. Now is the ideal. I also bid farewell to you. A moment. Goodbye. After 134 days of bitter words, Chang Yi bid farewell to the Lotus Tower here. Congratulations to Chang Yi for completing his career. It must be mentioned that Chang Yi's farewell became very sincere. Netizens expressed their hope to satisfy Li Lianhua and Li Xiangyi. They even look forward to sincerity. Lotus Tower is a martial arts detective drama. It tells the story of the famous martial arts master Siguman Li Xiang, who was seriously injured after World War I. Yi's story. From then on, he retired from this industry. Became a man with both fame and fortune. The story of returning to the world after ascending to heaven. In the Lotus Tower, Chang Yi's words. One word, one sword, one horse. One word, one corner. The gentle swing within a country. Looking back on the past. But he was still a teenager. It was the peak of the four tiger gates. The peak of the Lotus Tower. The Lotus. The four fragrance sect was full of vigor and vitality. High in martial arts. Seriously injured by betrayal from fellow disciples. Misplaced martial arts. The arrogant emperor the night before. Falling from the altar because of the genius health practitioner Li Lianhua. Will wander in the world. On the 25th, Lotus Tower officially launched a unique version. He wrote, "Please take a seat in the international community in the building. 134 days of wind and rain. Striving for excellence. Sincerely thank all the actors and actresses in front of and behind the scenes. His difficult paintings." Then Chang Yi forwarded the uniqueness of the finalized social structure. He wrote, "This is Li Lianhua's farewell to the rivers and lakes. It is also a farewell to transcending oneself. The boat has disappeared from now on. The rivers and seas leave me leisure." The biggest unexpected event near the end is the martial arts scene. Every shape, every action, and every expression is great. Chang Yi appears in reality. Let you fly. The Eve's compartment in the play. He is perfect in every sword and boxing technique. His fist is the flow of the performance of the flesh. In the film, the director also emphasized that the carriage Li Lianhua rides has a heavy historical experience. I hope the target market can realize this. Chang Yi said. This is the work of a huge crew. The front and backstage staff and instructors have worked hard. I really want Chang Yi, who has worked hard for 134 days, to have a happy ending. I hope that the later modifications of this drama will not disappoint Chang Yi's efforts and hard work. Looking forward to seeing the wonderful story of the huge male protagonists Li Xiangyi and Li Lianhua with us soon. Chivalrous and unrestrained. Satisfied. The rivers and lakes are not dirty. Looking forward to the sincere Lotus Tower. Don't forget to pay attention to Meng Jia. Welcome to leave a message in the comment area. 04 The original version of Lotus Tower is here. Originally expected to be broadcast in 2023. The TV series Lotus Tower can be said to be very famous among our netizens. And whenever there is some information about the Lotus Tower, it may be listed in the entertainment hot search. Lotus Tower is on the top of the list of upcoming dramas that everyone is looking forward to from October 1st to October 15th. 10 list with the highest voice has surpassed the Fox Demon Little Matchmaker starring Yangzi. Jennifer starred in The Jade Bones can be seen from a distant distance. With the help of netizens, The Lotus Tower has been deeply appreciated. The play is adapted from Tong Ping's novel Lotus Auspicious. It tells the story of Li Shangyi, the leader of the Sigu school who was outstanding in the martial arts world, who was seriously injured after the First World War. After the flute flew, the story of infection and old enemies has regained attention in the region. On October 24th, The Lotus Tower was completed. The unique version of the entire Lotus Tower was also met with us. From the unique video, it was discovered that The Lotus Tower is a martial arts TV series dedicated to suspense detectives. This time the fashion is based on realism. Director Rin Haito said, "The biggest attraction of the whole story lies in his description of martial arts, connecting every small case with a huge story." The Lotus Tower will be fully submitted in May 2022. Filming will start on June 6, 2022. On June 26, 2022, the group will hold a cave entrance ceremony at Hengdian Daji Temple. On October 3, the celebrity Chen dueling of the play is finished. On October 11, the actor Xiao Shunyao is also finished. On October 24, The Lotus Tower is fully completed. It took 4 years from the script perfection to the completion of the production of Lotus Tower. Nearly 394 scenes were used in the filming of Lotus Tower. Cheng Yi also said that what attracted him most was that this Lotus car became relaxed and eternal. The Lotus Tower has completed the post-production restoration. Hua Yi is in progress. Modified expansion level. Expected to be launched in 2023. Now I just want to participate quietly. I wish the actors of Lotus Tower to perform well. Don't let everyone down. These years are the years with the most broadcast and filming of costume dramas. Not only that, dressing dramas are also particularly famous for stars. For example, The Untamed made Xiao Zhan and Wang Yiba famous in one fell swoop. Song Lanju made Wang Hedi famous. Finally, there may be another incident related to the Lotus Tower. That is, on August 28 this year, the Lotus Tower group had a war with the performance shooter. The attacker was sent to the hospital for beatings. His deputy director was fired. To be honest, this is really annoying. Many stars are against proxy shooting performances. Especially TV series are kept secret during the shooting process. Now basically no more shooting scenes will be launched to Outdoor International. So you continue to want to be aware of this occasion because of the snatching of agents, which caused many conflicts. For example, Jing angrily rebuked the airport agent, Hugu angrily rebuked the airport agent, etc. What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.